Every morning you rise, you stand at a crossroads. One road leads to average, the other to greatness. The choice isn't made by chance or luck. It's made by what you do in your first waking hour. Before the world gets to your mind, you must get there first. Begin your day with purpose. Close your eyes and see your goal as already achieved. Speak it aloud, declare it with conviction, as if no other outcome exists. Your mind does not question repetition. It simply accepts what it is told often enough. So tell it something powerful. Gratitude must come next. Not just a silent thank you, but a deep, soul-level recognition of the blessings you already possess. Why? Because the feeling of abundance brings more of it. Success isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you prepare for, and the preparation starts in the morning. Write your vision, visualize it, feel it. See yourself walking in the life you desire. Speak success into the silence. Train your mind like a soldier, unwavering in belief, unshaken by doubt. Your morning routine is your throne room. It's where the invisible is made visible. The habits you practice before the world opens its eyes are the same habits that determine whether you rise above it. Winners are not born, they are built in the early hours, when no one is watching, when most are sleeping. So tomorrow morning, and every morning after, do not wake up and drift. Wake up and command. Do not beg for success. Prepare for it. Speak it. Act as if it is already yours. That is how you master success. And that is how success begins to obey you. The moment your eyes open in the morning, life presents you with a choice though. Silent and invisible, it is one of the most powerful moments of your entire day. You either choose to drift into the chaos of the world, allowing fear, doubt, and distraction to write your story, or you choose to step into your greatness deliberately and consciously. That decision happens not in words, but in action. Do you check your phone, or do you check in with your purpose? Do you rehearse problems, or do you affirm possibilities? Understand this. How you begin your morning is how you shape your destiny. The morning is not just a time of day, it's a sacred window of creation. It is the moment when your mind is open, your thoughts are pure, and your energy is untouched by outside noise. This is your power hour. The mind is most impressionable in the early hours, and what you feed it becomes your vibration, your attitude, and eventually, your results. If you start your day with vision, gratitude, and command over your thoughts, the world will respond with alignment. But if you start with confusion, you invite more of it. Every morning is a blank canvas, and your thoughts are the paintbrush. Master the morning, and you master the day. And when you master enough days, you master success. The first thoughts you entertain after waking are not random, they are seeds. And like all seeds, they grow into experiences. Most people allow their thoughts to be dictated by circumstances, worries, or yesterday's failures. But those who master success understand something different. Your thoughts are instructions to the universe. The energy you generate in the morning sets the emotional tone for everything that follows. If you begin your day with thoughts of doubt, fear, or lack, you're not just thinking negatively, you're programming your mind to expect failure. But what if, instead, you chose thoughts of confidence, belief, and unshakable purpose? What if the first thing you did was remind yourself that today is a gift, a new opportunity to become who you were meant to be? That single decision changes everything, because the mind, especially in the morning, is highly suggestible. It listens. When you say, "Today I rise. Today, I move with power. Today, I win. Your subconscious receives it as truth and works relentlessly to make it real. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner command. So take control of the first few minutes. Speak with intention. Think with purpose. Because your first thoughts aren't just thoughts. They're the architects of your destiny. There is no power on earth greater than faith. Not in others, not in chance, but in yourself. Faith is the inner knowing that defies logic, that stands tall when everything around you is crumbling. And in the quiet of the morning, when the world hasn't yet spoken, your own faith must speak louder than your fears. Most people wait for evidence to believe in themselves. But true achievers do the opposite. They believe first, and the evidence shows up after. Faith is not weak hope. It is force. It is the belief that what you desire is already yours, even before it appears. When you wake each morning and choose to believe, not passively but powerfully, that you are destined for success, you begin to rewire your mind for greatness. This belief becomes armor against doubt, resistance, and rejection. It becomes the fuel that keeps you going when progress is invisible. The world responds not to what you want, but to how much you believe it belongs to you. So build this weapon. Every morning, stand before the mirror of your soul and say, I am capable, I am chosen, I am enough. The more you believe it, the more unstoppable you become. Faith is not a luxury, it is your responsibility. Without it, you hesitate. With it, you win. Your words are not just sounds, they are commands. Every time you speak, you are planting instructions in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Most people speak carelessly, unaware that their words are quietly shaping their future. They speak of problems, lack, delays, and then wonder why those things multiply. But those who master success understand this principle. Speak only what you want, never what you fear. When you rise in the morning, you must take hold of your voice and use it as a tool of creation. Say what you want as if it already exists. Say, I am successful. Say, I am powerful, focused, and unstoppable. Say, everything I desire is already mine. Do not wait until it appears. Speak it now, because the more you repeat it, the more your mind believes it, and the more your mind believes it, the faster your reality shifts to match it. Repetition builds belief, and belief builds manifestation. This is not pretending, this is programming, just as a seed needs to be watered daily to grow. Your dreams need to be spoken daily to live. So speak what you seek, boldly, clearly, consistently, and refuse to speak against it. The world cannot give you what you constantly deny with your own voice. Declare it, own it, and soon you will see it. Each morning is more than a sunrise. It's a sacred invitation. An invitation to leave behind yesterday's mistakes, yesterday's doubts, yesterday's limits. No matter how dark your past may have been, today arrives like a blank page. And greatness is not something you stumble into. It is something you claim, consciously and deliberately. At the beginning of every day, when you wake up, the universe gives you a fresh chance to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your higher vision. But most people treat mornings as routine, rushing through them, reacting to life instead of commanding it. The successful do something different. They know that in the early hours, when the world is still quiet, their inner power speaks the loudest, so they move with intention. They review their goals. They visualize victory. They set the tone for the day, and the day obeys. You must stop waiting for greatness to arrive. Instead, claim it each morning with boldness and authority. Not with noise, but with clarity. Not with desperation, but with certainty. The greatest transformation begins when you understand that each day is not just time passing, it's a doorway. And the way you walk through it determines everything. Wake up with the mindset that today you lead. Today you build. Today you rise. Because when you truly understand the power of your morning, you never waste it again. Before the notifications, before the news, before the noise, there is a window of silence, a sacred moment where you get to decide who you will be today. If you don't train your mind in that moment, the world will do it for you, and the world will feed you fear, comparison, distraction, and doubt. That's why the disciplined person doesn't check their phone first. They check their thoughts. They don't look outward, they look inward. Discipline is not about force, it's about focus. It's the ability to direct your attention toward what builds you, not what breaks you. Each morning, you must take full control of your mental environment. Just as a warrior sharpens his sword before battle, you must sharpen your mindset before stepping into the world, because without mental discipline, you become a victim of circumstance. But with it, you become the master of it. Sit with yourself, breathe, think, visualize. Command your mind to serve your highest goal. Discipline is a daily decision, a quiet choice to guard your thoughts, to elevate your standards, to walk with intention. The undisciplined mind is swayed by anything, but the disciplined mind creates everything. Each morning, give your mind orders before it takes orders from the world. That's how masters are made. That's how success is won. Gratitude is not just a polite habit, it's a magnetic force. When you begin your morning by feeling deeply thankful for what you already have, you activate a powerful law. What you appreciate appreciates most. People wake up thinking about what's missing. The money they don't have, the problems they're facing, the people who let them down. But when you focus on lack, you attract more lack. When you focus on blessings, you invite more blessings in. Gratitude shifts your frequency. It puts you into a state of receiving. It tells the universe, I see what I have, and I'm ready for more. That shift isn't just